Hi everyone, Mr. Martin here. Welcome to lesson number 8 of our Mystery Space Unit. I've been having a lot of fun making these videos for you, and I hope you have learned a lot about the different ways humans have been continuing their exploration of space, in the hopes that we truly go where no person has gone before. That's a Star Trek reference. So far, we know about the Mars rover missions and the International Space Station. But how else have we been exploring our universe? Today we'll build off what we learned with Mystery Doug about telescopes, which were discovered by humans in the early 17th century, if you remember. As you may remember, this invention helped humans discover the other planets in our solar system, or the wandering stars, as like we talked about, along with so many other discoveries about our solar system and galaxy. There's no more important telescope than the Hubble telescope, named after astronomer Edwin Hubble. In about 1990, it was activated. You may be thinking, what's the big deal with a telescope? Don't they sell those at like Target and other places like that? Well, this isn't an ordinary telescope you can buy on the shelves. First of all, it's about the size of a school bus. So I doubt you would see this in a retail store of any kind. The size of this telescope affects its capabilities, but perhaps the most important part of this telescope is not what it looks like, but where it is. Today, we'll focus our attention on the Hubble telescope as we answer 3 essential questions. 1. Where is the Hubble telescope? Could we go just use it like the Clark telescope near us at UMaine? Number 2. Why is the Hubble telescope in this particular location? 3. How has the Hubble helped us discover more about our universe? Well, number 1. Where is the Hubble telescope? Well, we know that the Hubble telescope is quite large, about the size of a school bus, like we talked about. But there are other large telescopes on Earth, some with even bigger and better resolution than the Hubble. Like I teased earlier, it is not what the telescope looks like or how big it is. It's more about where it is located. Do you already know where I'm going with this? I'll give you a hint. Think about the location of the ISS, International Space Station. Yes, the Hubble is located in space, orbiting the Earth just like the ISS, but slightly slower at about 17,000 miles per hour. Wait a minute. Does that mean that they could crash into each other? That would be a massive explosion. Nah, don't worry. The Hubble telescope orbits around 340 miles above Earth, which, if you remember with the ISS, that's about 90 miles further away than the ISS. So think about this. It's about the same distance that Orono is from Maine's capital of Augusta. Just about. So we now know where it is. Our next question is, why is it up there? Well, you might be thinking, well, most telescopes are right here on Earth, so why is it up there? I want you to think back to our Mystery Doug lesson on why Earth is able to support life, unlike other planets like Venus and Mars. It is all about our atmosphere. Telescopes on Earth capture light that passes through our atmosphere, which we know from past lessons, helps absorb, reflect, bend, and scatter light, making it harder for those telescopes to capture everything. The Hubble, however, is in outer space, which means the light that it captures does not have to go through Earth's atmosphere, giving us more information as we observe through it. So this leads us to our final question. How has the Hubble helped us discover more about our universe? Well, it's a loaded question because there is not really a simple one-word answer. There are a lot of discoveries the Hubble has helped make, including our understanding of dark matter, formation of planets, black holes, other galaxies, and much more. You may be wondering, what is dark matter? Well, the Hubble, actually, if you think about it more realistically, is probably best known to all of us for the amazing cosmic images like these. Ooh la la. Beautiful, right? Well, it has also been instrumental in creating other enigmas that we continue to research, like dark matter. My personal favorite is their focus on understanding the big red dot on Jupiter, which we now know is known to be a giant Earth sized storm on that giant gas planet, which has been decreasing in size. No, and we know this because of the data from Hubble. So now we know where the Hubble telescope is, orbiting Earth, why it is orbiting the Earth, and we know a couple ways that the Hubble telescope has helped explore more about our universe. Our next assignment will be focused on discovering more about the discoveries and the general impact of the Hubble telescope. Go to the assignment Hubble Hyperdoc. Here you will see your copy of the Hyperspace Hyperdoc, as well as instructions on how to complete it. There will be a list of activities and resources for you to discover more about this awesome telescope. Our next lesson will focus on something very similar to the Hubble, only it hasn't even happened at the time of this recording, which today is November 17th. You'll find out next lesson. Have fun exploring more about the Hubble telescope.